Frank. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. So you've been with the company now for what, a month, right?
Just a little over a month.
Yeah. So how do you like the work environment?
It's okay. I enjoyed it, but it's very busy and starting to get a little stressful.
Really? Well, that's why I asked you to come have a one-on-one meeting with me today, because I wanted to ask your opinion and your thoughts on a few questions that I had for you. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So, Frank, I wanted to ask you, how can limited time impact the workplace? What have you thought about, or have you been thinking about this as you've been managing your associates?
Well, I know I have a monthly quota for coaching and observations, and there's only so many hours in the day, and it's just so busy. I get 500 emails a day. I have to talk to customers every day. I have to do training for myself and train my associates and just do my normal everyday job function. And when I look up, my tour's over and I don't have any coaching or observations done, and I'm not going to get them done for the month.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. So let's think about what might be causing you to miss on your email, answering your emails. Are you prioritizing everything the way you're supposed to?
I'm working from the time I come in to the time I go home.
Okay, so you know what? I have some feedback for you on that, or actually some suggestions and some recommendations for you. So, we have Paul on the team, and he's been here for a while, and I was thinking that if I paired you up with him and kind of observe how he has been prioritizing his work, so that maybe he can show you how to prioritize your emails, answer the important ones first, and then the ones that are not so important, maybe look at them later, and then maybe you can coordinate and collaborate with Paul and someone else on the team, maybe Michelle, and see if you guys can work out handling the customer calls together. So kind of share the workload since you're so new to the team. Do you think that'll work?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe they could just better show me how to manage my time.
Okay, but when you say manage your time, do you have a schedule for yourself? Have you made a schedule that you might stick to?
No, we get curveballs every 10 minutes, so we kind of just go with the flow all day long.
Okay. In that case, I think it'd be a good idea to sit down with Paul and see how he's been managing his time, and then maybe there are some prioritizing techniques that he can share with you, his tips and tricks, and together maybe you can work out. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, does that sound like a good idea?
Sounds like a great idea.
Awesome. All right, so I have another question for you. You mentioned that there's a lot of work right now that you're not able to control or prioritize. So how can too much work impact the workplace, in your opinion?
Well, I know upper management wants us to take on another job function, and I was just telling you how busy I am and I can't get anything done, and now they want us to run the overtime and take it away from the field organization and run it in our organization. But we only have one manager that works at night, and we have over 40 areas to run overtime, and in other parts of the country the associates run the overtime for the center. But we have a union issue with that, so one manager would have to do the work of 40 people, and that's just impossible. So can we put more managers on at night? But that'll leave less managers in the morning, so it just can't be done.
So what I'm hearing is that that the team might not be working collaboratively to share the workload. So what I'm thinking is that maybe get you guys together as a team, and we can talk about divide and conquer, where some members of the team that come in early, maybe they can handle work and give work to associates that are kind of idle and they don't have a lot of work, and maybe they can take care of, let's say the scheduling for specials, those jobs, and then whatever's left the night manager can take care of, because I know that in the night it's not as busy as it is during the morning. And did I put you on night shifts? You're on night shifts, right?
Well, we rotated.
Okay, but are you mostly on nights? Is that why you're feeling overwhelmed a little bit?
I'm mostly in the day.
Okay. So okay, I think that if you guys sit down together, let's have a team meeting together, and we can sit down, talk about how to collaborate, and have more of clear communication of what the exact situation is, and maybe we can divide and conquer and see if the team can come up with a plan and a strategy together, so that everybody gets equal work and the load is not on one manager. Do you think that sounds like a good idea?
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm sure there's people with downtime.
Yeah, and I'm open to hearing suggestions from you as well. I value your feedback. So if you come up with a better idea, or if not a better idea, but if you come up with another idea, then I'm open to hearing that as well. All right, Frank, so you know what? That's a great segue into the next question that I wanted to ask you. What do you think other people not doing their part, how might that impact the workplace?
In my previous job, we didn't have this issue, but here it looks like, people come in late, people leave early, people call in sick, and nobody pulls their own weight, and I feel like I'm doing everything around here.
Well, I'm sorry to hear you feel that way, Frank, but you know what? Let me ask you a question. What do you value most about working in this company?
Well, it's just a real big organization, and I just feel there's a lot of opportunity.
You know what? And that's exactly what I was thinking too. This company is a great place to work, and it takes really good care of its employees. But you really got to put in some of the hard work, and working hard has its own reward as well. And I see that you're trying to work really hard, and you're working diligently. You're trying to do the best you can. And if you keep on that path, you'll get rewarded for that, and it might even lead to promotion soon. So keep at it. And as far as you're feeling like other people are not pulling their weight, we can have a team meeting, and we can just discuss what other people are doing, and what's on their agendas, and let's see if we can come up with a team agenda, and if we can have a list that we can redistribute amongst the team, so that everybody is fully aware of what they are supposed to be contributing, or how they're supposed to be contributing towards the team. Does that sound like a good plan?
Sounds like a good plan. I just hope it's recognized who does what around here.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, it does. I mean, I observe you guys while you guys are working, and I see what you guys are doing. And I do have one-on-ones on the other members of the team as well. So, but you know what, it'll be a good idea to get the team together, since you're new to the team. It'll be good to get to know the team, your team members, and have like a team building exercise. And then we can also, like I said, talk about the shared responsibilities in the team. All right. Well, thank you for being so honest with me in your feedback. And you know what, I have one last question for you. What do you think, how can conflict between and among employees impact the workplace?
Well, you know what, I think there's a lot of people here that just don't like each other for whatever reason or another, but you know what, it affects other people. So we all cover different areas, and I have all these associates coming to me with questions every day about areas I don't cover, and I keep asking them why they're coming to me. I have work to do in my own area, and they're like, well, I don't like Mike, so I don't want to talk to him, and I don't like Barbara, so I don't want to talk to her. So just because I don't like them, they're coming to me, so I have to answer all those questions, so I'm trying to do my job. So what does that leave Mike and Barbara doing? Nothing all day?
All right, I hear your frustration, Frank, and one thing I can tell is that you're very knowledgeable and approachable, so the other employees are coming to you. So that's a really good thing. So good job with that. That in such a short time you've established that rapport with the team. That if the associates feel comfortable coming to you with any questions that they have. And as far as Mike and Barbara are concerned, again, we can get together, and you're new to the team too, so we can get together with Mike and Barbara and the rest of the team, and we can address this issue as well. Because you know what, maybe it might just be a communication gap between the managers, amongst the managers. Maybe they're not even aware. So we can have a meeting with the team. We can communicate this idea to the team of being available, and then we can have a bigger meeting with all the associates and the managers and let them know. Actually, first we can maybe come up with a schedule for the managers, and then have that schedule in a shared document in the drive somewhere, and then maybe communicate to the associates as a team, and have that document available for them as well, so that they know that, you know, for example, 1 to 4, Frank is available for any questions, and then 4 to 6, Paul is available, and so on and so forth, so that everybody has an idea of whom to reach out to. So that'll make for good teamwork, good collaboration, good communication, as well as a good, it'll be good for the associates as well, and it'll make the business run smoothly too. What do you think about that?
I think that would be great, because then I could dedicate time, as we were talking in some of the earlier questions you asked me, to doing some of those things that I need to do.
Yeah.
During that block of time that they're not coming to me.
Very good, perfect. You know what? I'm really glad we met and we had this conversation, and we're gonna keep on having our one-on-ones, and you know, we'll have our team meeting as well. And you know what? I think this will be a very successful team. So thank you for your time. And you can always reach me, if you ever need me, you can always reach me via email, call me, you know, I'm always here. Thank you.
Thank you.